The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life lived without purpose, a life lived without vision. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of vision. A story is told in the Bible of a man who was in the lowest season of his life, a man who had been rejected and outcast by families, by people, and he thought within himself, there is nothing good that can come out of me. And he had an encounter with the angel of the Lord, and he said to him, you are a man of valor, you are created for this purpose, to deliver your people from bondage. And this man looked within himself, I'm the least of my father's family. However, unknowing to him that purpose is a seed planted from eternity. Purpose is seed that God has planted in you from eternity, always yearning for manifestation. That is why today many people are frustrated and exhausted at their job. They are tired of life. There is no drive, there is no energy, there is no fuel, that inspires them to desire for more. It's because they are in the wrong place, the wrong destination. Purpose is simply, being in the right destination at the right time. Purpose is walking in alignment with God has designed for you. This is something God has planted in you before sending you to the world. I was speaking of Jeremiah. I said, before I formed you in the belly, I have ordained you as a prophet to the nation. Purpose is that desire, is that burning desire that whenever you are in that environment, there is that longing, there is that yearning. I've privilege to witness some very interesting things even in the church and around the world. And one of it is, one day I was in a place and I was in a church, and the drummer was playing the drum obviously, and he wasn't really doing it well. And I noticed there was this brother with me, and he was so keen, so focused on the drum. Immediately I thought within myself, I said, this person must be a drummer. And it happens that in just 5 minutes, the brother stood up, went straight to where the drummer is, and he decided, he appealed to the person to allow him, the privilege to also play the drum. And one thing rings in my spirit. I said, this is what purpose is. It cannot be buried. It keeps yearning for manifestation. It keeps yearning, to be known, to be revealed. Something that you can hide for long. It always cries within you. When you are in an environment, you find out that you are just frustrated, you are just tired. It's an obvious problem that you feel I could solve this. That is your purpose. Your purpose is always calling for your attention. Your purpose is always yearning. It's like a child who refuses to be comforted until the mother comes. So purpose is always yearning, it's always hungry, always longing to be revealed, longing to be manifested. Believe this. These are the reason why God has created human on earth. This is the reason why God has created you here, so that you can show forth that which He had placed in you. The Bible says, before you were formed in the belly, I knew you and I ordained you as a prophet to the nation. How you were born or where you were born has nothing to do with your purpose. Your purpose is like a seed planted within you from eternity. It's always longing to be revealed. Keep believing, keep going, keep trusting God, and surround yourself with people that could inspire you on this journey. And I can assure you, your best is yet to come. Stay blessed. God bless you.